What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with some love and marriage Huntsville gossip, honey. I was drinking my water, minding my own business, and I was in the Facebook Love and Marriage Huntsville group, honey, and honey, they got the dragon, Miss Melody Cherie, and I don't know why y'all keep saying that Stormy is jealous of Mel, and ain't nobody jealous of Mel. Let me read the post, honey. So the person says, so I've been out of pocket, but trying to keep up with the social media and YouTube action. But I got a question. Am I the only one that saw the episode where Mel went to Stormy's warehouse to get and see how Stormy did her production and packaging? Okay. For those that did see it, why is this an issue now, and how is Stormy jealous of Mel? Warehouse versus dining room. Ooh, child, just shady. Employees, honey, versus volunteers. Help me. I'ma go back under the covers. I thought I understood what some didn't understand. Ooh, child. So one person says, I saw that episode too, but yeah, it's not just Stormy that's supposedly jealous of Mel. It's everybody. In another group I'm in, everybody is dogging Stormy because of their late packages versus or quickly Mel gets hers delivered. They compare everything to Mel, and also they're spreading and saying Stormy hasn't been paying her warehouse workers. Okay, now that's another story, honey, that Miss Robinson's seen, where they talking about Stormy ain't been paying the workers, and that's why she packaging, honey, her own products, and then people was dragging Stormy, talking about she a millionaire, and you know, if you such a millionaire, why you working hard like that? You could pay people to do what you doing, honey. But you know, like, some people want to be hands-on, honey, with their business. Another person says, I come to find out that Mel is the first person to do everything, even if she is not, and someone does it before or after her, and they are jealous of her. I don't dislike Mel, but folks are crazy. It's more the fans than Mel. I swear people don't have any other terms to use other than jealous. And then we have some people that agree with that, honey. Okay. Another person says, I don't get how they feel that Stormy is jealous of Mel. Jealous of what? When will they learn that absolutely no one is jealous of Mel? Ooh. Another person says, everyone is happy for Mel as she is for them. It is room for everyone at the table. I agree with that. Another person says, a jealous person looks like one trying to force a girl to confront infidelity with the public and have a destroyed family like yours, not to mention recruiting your family to team up to help spread your misery, trying to figure out how someone can afford a luxury vehicle. Ooh, child, they being shady. They dragging Mel, honey. Okay, I told y'all in these Facebook groups, honey, they just be getting Melody together. I'm like, what is y'all doing? The person goes on to say, a disgruntled face that can't even muster up enough tact to return a congratulations to their peers for their excellence. They're bringing up how Mel didn't wish anybody congratulations or say congratulations at the reunion. Y'all remember that. Melody refused to do that because she said that she had already did that last year. Another person says, I don't believe Stormy is jealous of Mel. For what? Stormy and her products been popping. Stormy has been on, honey. Another person said, I said the same thing in another group chat, but it was accepted well. I actually opted to see less of that chat group. Many mean fans. I had to distance myself. Angry people out there saying horrible things about Stormy. I didn't understand it at all. Now, in case, honey, you've been living up under a rock, honey, it is Stormy's mammy, Miss Betty, honey, that's been dragging Melody, you know, up in these social media streets. Okay, I done already did the videos. Okay, and the other YouTubers did the videos too. So why y'all keep trying to act like Stormy's hands, they so clean? Okay, they so fresh and so clean. They're not. Okay, I don't think that how do I feel? This is the thing, right, with money. Everybody got the money that they got, right? But I find it interesting on this show that's filled with women that everybody is coming up against Melody. Now, unless they show us next season that Melody is shady and she don't know how to treat folks, I think that's the smear campaign, honey, that Martell got together for the people, honey. That way we could see Melody the way that he sees her, right? Which, child, I ain't about to listen to Martell until I see those things play out on the show, honey. Like, I gotta roll with Mel, guys, because it's too many people coming at her, and I feel a way about Stormy allowing her mother to come so hard at Mel. And then I believe when she was confronted about it, well, my mother isn't entitled to her opinion. She don't know Melody like that. And then the lady was already dragging Melody back in 2020. And the show had been on for 2 years at that point. Okay, y'all correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. So that's suspicious to me. And if I had a relationship with my mother, I'm not allowing her, guys. Okay, I'm not allowing her to come at one of my peers and say all this disrespectful stuff. And, like, to me, that's messy. It also is weird that Stormy and her mother, they're not really, I guess, talking right now. I guess we'll see how that plays out on the show. But I know it was some scutterbutt about, Miss Betty being all up in Stormy's comments, kind of tagging her name, and Stormy was ignoring her, So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, it is kind of coming off as jealousy. Now, I do understand the other side where people are saying, hey, be objective. Everybody is not jealous of Melody. I don't think that Kimmy is jealous of Melody. I just question Kimmy's loyalty to Latisha. Okay, like, you are taking this whole she's my sister-in-law thing to another level. You gotta look at Tisha objectively the way you used to, Kimmy girl, okay? Now, in other Huntsville news, honey, we got Miss Latisha Scott, honey, and her husband, Marsau. They are going to be on the CHEMINISTRY panel, the one that Hookheaded was on, where he shouldn't have been on there. Half them people, honey, shouldn't have been on there, because all they do is participate in toxic relationships, like Tammy Rivera and Waka Flocka. Ain't they divorced? Okay, so anyways, honey, the people is dragging, honey, Miss Tisha and Marsau. I'm about to read it to you. Latisha and her husband is giving marital advice. Their 16 marriage isn't giving black love. I know that's right, honey. It's giving struggle love, honey. Okay, how you doing? Okay, so they got some bullet points, honey. I like this presentation, honey. Okay, show you right, honey. Okay, so the person says, Latisha, your husband went to Africa alone for 30 days with no communication. Didn't he say his phone wasn't working? Child, they just be telling these women on the first floor anything, honey. Okay. Okay, so the other bullet point is, your husband refers to y'all children as your children. Exactly. As if you are a baby mama instead of a wife. I know that's right. Another bullet point, he had a nude pic in his phone. I know that's right, honey. And another one, okay, I'm on my DJ Khaled. He called your mother a walking day drunk. Well, that's allegedly, but that's debatable too, though. We are talking about Miss Wanda. I know, some of y'all rolling your eyes, sucking your teeth. Another bullet point, he laughed when you expressed you wanted to attend college to get your degree. Another bullet point, he didn't remind you he was having, I can't even get the words out, honey. He was having a vasectomy. I remember that episode. Look back down memory lane. You asked who dropped him off. He never did answer you. Another bullet point, he didn't know his child was allergic to peanut butter, honey. I feel like some shots, honey, is being fired, honey. Let's take care of that. Let's take care of that. Child, I had to do it, honey, because this is fire, honey. Ooh, child, they just dragging Tisha. But I'm here for it because, folks like to act like they forget what they saw on the show, honey. Okay, so what else? Where was I at, honey? Okay. He didn't know his child was allergic to peanut butter. I remember that. He didn't explain to you how he wrecked his sports vehicle. He lied about his overnight stay in Atlanta with Chris Fletcher. Martell was asked, have your husband been with one woman that he knows of? Martell wouldn't answer, said nothing. And saying nothing is saying something. Come on. Ooh, child. Another person. I'm sorry. We ain't on another person because this person is still firing shots, honey. You sit up high in your chair, twirling, listening to your husband allegedly side piece lie to your face via YouTube. Is that when they had him and Tisha interviewed Melody's former hairstylist or something, and her and Marsau allegedly had an affair, honey? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's what she talking about. Another bullet point. You asked your husband, is there any truth to the rumors of the 20 girlfriends? Your husband replied for you was, the answer is no. And they got these funny looking emojis, honey. And then another bullet point. Latisha, your husband didn't even renew y'all vows when he knew you planned it. Embarrassing much. He could have went along with it. After all, it was y'all 15 years, over 15 years, and not a word from you. Okay, I love it, honey. They just write everything down, honey. I'm gonna have to screenshot this, okay? Because these are the facts. Okay, and the truth needs no proof. How you doing? Just watch the show, honey. This isn't black love. This is an example of how to have a long-lasting open marriage. Laughing emojis. I know that's right, honey. Just, ooh, child. So one of the people in the comments said, Martell also told Marsau Tisha was a single mother because he doesn't spend any time with the children. Another person says Latisha and Marsau's marriage got a lot of folks in a tight chokehold. Another person says, don't forget what he said on national TV. He does not like her. He surely showed us he would not remarry her. Did he ever come out and say he didn't like the woman? I don't remember that. Put it in the comments, guys, if you remember that. I don't remember that part. All I know is he show us, honey, he don't care for her too much. She be allowing him to get away with stuff, okay? Like that first floor picnic they had at home on their carpet. Okay, what about that cheap 90s birthday party they gave for the, little girl? Left the cake in the car. It was all sweaty. Had that nasty hot dogs and chips and baked beans. You know, the little 90s starter packs that they would use for the birthday parties back in the day, honey. Don't forget that. Another person says he filed bankruptcy, so when it's up, he'll be debt free and he's leaving her because everything will be in her name. Ooh, child. And he says she was a jealous wife concerning Mel and that her and Martell are just alike. There are so many examples. Ooh, child. Child, another person said, I see I see no lies were told. They're setting themselves up for embarrassment. Somebody is going to call them out. Yes, they are. They don't need to be on nobody's panel. They need to be in the chair sitting in front of Dr. Francis. That's where they need to be. But Marsau is all about his ego and looking a certain way, right? He cares about how things look on the outside, not how they are really operating from the inside, honey. Okay. Another person says, I would not sit back and watch Tisha and her husband make a fool out of themselves. We get enough of that on the show. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord, I can't breathe. Oh, my God, they just dragging them, honey. Oh, okay, Miss Robinson, you got a job to do. The people don't want to hear this, honey. Oh, child, I'm sorry, y'all. They just dragging him. He continuously embarrasses her. They continuously hide what's really going on in their marriage. Are they really hiding it? Because I think we can all see right through it. And that's why Marsau didn't want to continue to see Dr. Francis, because he doesn't want to be what? Held accountable, but was down to the reunion telling Mel or asking Mel, do you ever take accountability for anything? Do you? Okay. Do you or Latifah? The person goes on to say, I've gotten very tired of him disrespecting her. This whole engagement is a joke. So, honey, they don't want to see y'all down to the CHEMINISTRY panel, honey, giving out no marriage advice. Okay, the only advice y'all need to give is run and fast. Okay, that's what Miss Robinson say, honey. Okay. So anyways, another person says, don't let the length of a marriage confuse you with the strength of a marriage. Come on, honey. I have a husband that I've been with for over 16 years as well. And I can tell you right now that what Latisha and Marsau have is length. I've seen all I need to see. Oh, child, people ain't here for this first floor marriage, honey. Okay, it's struggle love at its best, honey. Okay. The person goes on to say, now I firmly believe that marriage is between man, woman, and God, but I'm convinced ain't no way any woman is praying for this type of marriage. No, she's basically by herself. And even when they did the rope challenge, it was Tisha. Y'all remember when they was at the couples retreat and Marsau was bragging about winning. He had most of his weight and Tisha was carrying it. I had to rewatch it, especially after I seen somebody's review. And they did a wonderful review on it. And she was out of breath, you guys, because she is carrying most of the weight in the marriage. And she complained all season long and then get down to the reunion or on an interview and act like she in a completely different marriage, honey. Ain't nobody got time for that, Latifah. Person goes on to say, I've seen it before and I'm going to stand on this. Tisha fight everybody outside her marriage about her marriage, but the fight is within. Come on, baby. She wants to be heard so bad, but it's her husband that has silenced her. We hear you, girl. You're miserable. We know. Lastly, the fact that he did not want to renew his vows said everything we needed to know. And I mean everything. I told y'all, like when he pulled that stunt out in Vegas, a lot of people really was looking at that. Even Destiny, y'all know she got her issues, but she looked at that. She was begging Marsau too. Mel and Martell was begging that man, to get up, say a few kind words, just a few, like you the mother of my children, you my wife, I love, just little stuff like that. He wouldn't do it. That is crazy. Another person says, it's funny to me that y'all tripping because these people were chosen for this panel and not your favorite, so y'all have ramped up the hate. Sis, you sounding like a hater. If this woman still with her husband, it's her choice. All you have to do is not show support, but you done listed what you feel is the truth from a scripted show. It's giving hater vibes. No, it's giving the truth needs no proof. How you doing, honey? Okay, that's what it's giving. All right, you guys, that is all I have to say about that, honey. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.